So you can see my screen, right? This is the dashboard.
Yes,
This
ma'am.
will be the outputs what we will create. This will be the real time. This is how our real time dashboards look like. And the same output can be created by using Tableau or by using Power BI. We can get the same output, but the thing is, the methodologies will be different. Some companies will use Tableau and some companies will use Power BI. I can say almost like, if we talk about our smartphones, there will be some difference between Android phone and iPhone, right? The
Yes,
usage
yes.
will be same, but the settings or something will be changed. Those two are different products.
User friendly, some will be user friendly, some will be
Yeah.
difficult.
So in the same way, Tableau is one product and Power BI is one product. Those are two different products, but the usage will be same. And I can say now both the subjects is having equal demand in the market. Okay,
Okay.
almost all 45% of the companies are using Tableau and 45% of the companies are using Power BI, and the
Okay.
remaining 10% there are many other tools like we have ClickView, we have Cognos, we have many other tools. The
Okay.
10% only that tools are being used,
Okay, ma'am. Okay.
but for Tableau and Power BI we have equal importance. Okay,
Okay. Sure, ma'am.
even you can check you can check yourself in online in Google or in Naukri also. You can just type it as Tableau developers. You can get many open positions, and for Power BI developers also you can get many open positions.
Currently, which is booming, ma'am, in market?
That's what both are currently it is being same.
Okay.
Most people are believing that Power BI is in boom, but that is a myth. That is not true, because I teach Power BI and I teach Tableau. I know both the subjects. I do take both the subjects. I mean, see, I'm not the guy where I can say in Tableau class I will say Tableau is powerful, in Power BI class Power BI is powerful. Not like that. Okay, in
Okay.
both the subjects are equally important. We have equal opportunities in both the subjects.
Sure.
And
Okay.
one more
Sure.
thing, if you learn one subject, either Tableau or Power BI, you
Mm.
can try as it. Suppose you learn Tableau, you can try as a Tableau developer. Eventually, you can, with if you get some Tableau experience, 1 year or 1.5 year. After that, if you want to move, you can move to Power BI also by showing this Tableau experience.
Okay. Okay. Okay.
There will be the method, of course the concepts will be different, but if you can if without learning also, if you have Tableau experience, the companies themselves will provide some basic training for you after after getting placed only. They will train you and they will take you to Power BI.
Okay. Okay.
The same case will happen with Power BI also. If we have 1 or 2 experience in Power BI, we can shift to Tableau also,
Mm.
like that.
Okay. Sure.
But we have, are you from Hyderabad?
Ma'am? Yeah.
Are you from Hyderabad?
No, ma'am. Chennai, actually.
Chennai. Okay. In every place, we have many opportunities for data analysts now.
Yeah,
We
in my
have,
office itself, they're having data analyst role, ma'am, actually.
okay.
Really.
Okay. So in your office, particularly, which tool they are using? Tableau or Power BI?
Actually, the role data analyst that
Okay.
deploy the staff candidates to government of Tamil Nadu to
Acha. Okay. Okay. Then that is fine. Any visualization tool will be fine
that
for that.
confirm government will use open source tool only, ma'am.
Yes. Yes.
Majority open source means Tableau only, no, ma'am.
Yeah, we cannot say like that. They can use Power BI or Tableau, but as you're saying, it is a government role. You can learn anyone. That will be enough. You can say
Oh,
you have this knowledge on Tableau. At
oh,
that time, they will check you whenever they are taking interviews. They will check you on Tableau. If
mm,
they require Power BI, they will train you on Power BI. But the concepts will be same, right? They will check you whether you have knowledge in any one of the BI tool.
okay, okay, sure.
Because in the market we cannot really rely on one thing. Now we have much importance on Tableau and Power BI. Maybe after 2 years some other tool will come. At that time Tableau and Power BI, with comparing to those two, maybe that new tool will come into existence. Many
Yes.
companies will use that tool. We cannot say, right? We cannot predict the future, but at that time also, if you have knowledge on any of the visualization tool, no
Mm,
problem, we can learn that new tool very easily.
okay,
We can just They will just train us on for 1 week or 10 days, we can understand the new tool. The usage will only be different. See, if we know how to use Android phone,
mm,
and for the first time whenever we are using Apple phone also, we
Okay.
can use, right? The
Yes,
settings
yes.
will be different, but the
Yeah, we
concepts will
can
be
use.
same inside it,
Yes,
right?
same. Yeah, correct. Correct.
Same thing goes with the Tableau, Power BI, or any other tool.
Yes, yes.
You can learn any one subject, that will be enough. And for Tableau also there are many positions, and if you are saying particularly for that garment company, you can say I have knowledge on Tableau. They will ask you interview questions based on Tableau, and they will train you on Power BI if they required, like that.
Okay, okay, sure.
Okay.
Okay.
But the most important thing here is you should have definitely good knowledge on SQL for sure for data analyst role. Okay.
Sure.
For the first round, they will take on SQL only. If you cleared the SQL round only, they will check you on the remaining, like Tableau or Power BI, whatever it is. Okay. So
Okay.
let's
Excel required, ma'am. Advanced Excel is required.
not much actually. You can start your career with SQL and I mean, any of your visualization tool, Tableau or Power BI. Depending on the companies, some companies will use Python, some companies will use advanced Excel. So depending on the companies, we can learn parallelly. Okay.
Okay.
Basically, while interviews also, they will check whether we are having knowledge on. Firstly, 80% priority they will give for SQL only. 20% only they will give for either Tableau or Power BI. If we are good with those two subjects, they will take us and they will train us in whatever they require. If they are using Python, they will train us on Python. If they are using advanced Excel, because both of them will do same work. For some in any company, they are using Python, in the sense they won't use advanced Excel. Like that it will be. They will train on that. No worries. Okay.
Ma'am, and in SQL, we are retrieving the data only, no, ma'am? Retrieving the data.
Yeah, only displaying the data and retrieving the data. If you want to, we will maintain the databases basically by using SQL.
Okay.
Whatever changes if we want to make in the data, we will do that. And to create any graphs or visualizations, we need databases only, right? So
Yes.
we will maintain the databases by using a SQL, and we will connect that database to the Tableau, and we will create the reports.
Okay. Thanks.
You're welcome. Just opening my Tableau. Did you attend yesterday's Tableau class?
Yes, ma'am. Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, what
Okay. So basically, we know what is Tableau. Tableau is a visualization tool. By using Tableau, we will create what we call all the visualizations, right?
Yes,
so now, whenever we are dealing with Tableau, we need to remember 3 points. Okay, the first point is that you can see my screen, right? Tableau uses data warehouse concepts. Okay. And it uses designing techniques and reduces coding in these applications. In Tableau or Power BI, it may be any of the visualization tool, no coding will be involved. Okay, it won't use designing techniques to create the graphs. So no need of coding is involved, no coding is involved in these applications. Okay, and we all know that we will use Tableau for analyzing and creating some kind of visualizations, right? And the most important point here is it can also be automated application based on scheduling. So now what is data warehouse and what is scheduling? Let's discuss detailing. I guess these 2 points you can understand. No coding, and we will create visualizations by Tableau. Now let's discuss about these 2 points. What is data warehouse? You might have heard already, you might have heard about this term data warehouse. We have some databases and data warehouse. Basically, what is data warehouse? Do you have any idea? Data warehouse, in the sense, to make you understand data warehouse clearly, I will give you an example. Okay, suppose if let's talk about any e-commerce websites like Amazon or Flipkart. We have these websites, right? If I take about Amazon Flipkart, Amazon website or Amazon application, what it happens in the backend, we know how Amazon works, right? If we want to, order any product, we will just place it and we will receive that product, right? We can buy basically any products in online by using Amazon. So basically at the backend, what the process will be in the sense, first what we will do, if you observe, whenever we order something, there will be some stages. You might have observed that, but let me tell you now. The stages will be like how it will be. There, first, when you order something, you can able to see the ordered. First thing will be like ordered successfully kind of thing. We can able to see ordered successfully kind of thing, right?
Yes,
After a while or next day, we can see that status will be changed. That status will be changed to order shipped, right?
yes, yes.
After that, after few days, we will see order dispatched. That means our order, it moved from the warehouse, it moved from the, the shop, and it is traveling to reach us, right? So we can see some stages like first will be successfully ordered, then order shipped, then order dispatched, then something like in transit. After that, we can see out for delivery, and after that, ordered, it got delivered successfully. This will be some stages, right? You might have observed. We all are familiar with this thing. So suppose what it happened. In case we received the product, okay, sometimes what it happens, we want to exchange the product or cancel the product. Okay, if we cancel the product, they will come to us, they will take that product. And if we place an exchange, what they will do, they will come to us, they will exchange the product with some another product, right? So generally, what any big firms like Amazon or Flipkart will do, they will consider 2 weeks of time, almost 14 days of time to finish this entire process. Okay, it may be done in early also, but they will take the time frame window as 14 days from the date when we, place the order, and to the date when we, after receiving also, they will wait for 3-4 days time. 3-4 days, they will check whether we will place any exchange or cancel like that. To complete this entire process, they will take 14 days of time. Suppose I ordered one product, I may receive it in 2 days only. But again, if we receive it in 2 days or 1 week, they will keep 14 days of time for that product. Okay. After 14 days is done, this entire process time will be finished. Okay. And what they will do, they will move that data into data warehouse. Till this 14 days, they will maintain the data in database. Okay. Okay, after 14 days is done, the time window is finished, right? After 14 days, I'm not supposed to place any exchange, or I am not supposed to cancel the product. Okay, till after that 14 days, what they will do, they will move that complete data into the data warehouse. Okay, so by this, what we can conclude, the current data will exist in database. Okay, the historical data, once the process is completed, once 14 days are finished, that data will be moved to data warehouse. That means all the historical data will store in data warehouse only. Okay, I will show you one picture. Give me a second. See, here you can see. This is a screenshot of Amazon. This will be our stages, right? Shipping soon, shipped, on the way, out for delivery, delivered.
Yes.
Like this, there will be some stages.
Yes,
So once we got delivered also, maybe suppose, just imagine I placed an order today. Maybe I receive within 3 days only, I receive the product. But still, for the 14 days, they will keep my data as active only. They will keep my data in the database. Once 14 days is finished from today, they will move my data into the data warehouse. They will store our data. They won't delete our data. Okay. Like they will store all the old data. Last 5 years data also they will store. Because on that historical data only, we will do all the analysis. Basically by using Tableau or by using Power BI, we will work on data warehouse data only. Okay, basically we will connect to the databases and we will work on the Tableau dashboards, but we use data warehouse data also. Then only what we can do, we can understand the data, year-wise data, like how from last 2 years our data is how Amazon sales are there from last two years, from last 5 years, like that. We will analyze the trends of the sales or data. Okay.
Yes, yes.
So did you got idea about what is data warehouse?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Big data related, right? Is it?
Yes, yes. So with this, we can conclude that the current data will store in database and the historical data will be stored in data warehouse. Okay.
Yes,
And
yes.
whenever we are using Tableau, we will deal with data warehouse data also. Along with the databases, we will deal with data warehouse data also. Okay. So that is our first point. Tableau uses data warehouse concepts because all the previous data or all the old data will store in data warehouse, right? So we will access that data and we will start analyzing their sales, like last 2 years sales, how is that, what are the changes we got, whether we got profits or losses, like that we will analyze. Okay. One more important point here is, I said, we saw 4 points right earlier. One point is that it can also be automated application based on scheduling. What that means in the sense, this is also a special point in Tableau. Basically scheduling in the sense, this can be done in Tableau server. I said we have many Tableau products, right? We have Tableau server. I said Tableau admin people will use Tableau server, right? So the scheduling part can also be done on Tableau server. So at that time, in that class, I will show you how practically how we will create schedules, what is schedule and all. But for now, just understand scheduling in the sense, if we want to do any data refreshes or if we want to send any mails regularly. Suppose I can say if you want to send your report, any Tableau report for your manager daily at one time. Suppose you logged in at morning 10 o'clock and every day at evening 4 o'clock you want to send the Tableau report to your manager. Just imagine like that. Okay. So
Okay.
what you will do, instead of daily sending that report to your manager, you will create a schedule. Okay. In that, automatically what you will do, you will include your manager's email ID. You will attach that Tableau file and you will set a time. Daily evening 4 o'clock, I want to send this. Like that, you will keep the settings, you will adjust the time and you will create a schedule. At that time, if, so once you need to create a schedule, automatically every day at 4 o'clock, it will send mails automatically. Okay.
Okay.
That report, maybe you will work on the, see, yesterday you already sent report, today you logged in at 10 o'clock and you worked the whole day. This data will also, whenever you save that in the in our Tableau desktop, it will, that new data will also add in that schedule and that new Tableau file will go to your manager. That is the importance of schedules. No need of daily logging into your mail or Outlook or daily sending the same file to the manager. You can just create a schedule. You can give the mail IDs to whomever you want to send that, to send any mail or to send any Tableau report. You will add that mail IDs. You will just keep the time, like, daily. There will be some frequency kind of thing. If you want to send daily, you will select daily, or else we will work on basically from Monday to Friday, right? Saturday and Sunday will be week offs, right? So you will select from Monday to Friday. There will be settings like that. We need to select that. We need to select day along with date I mean, sorry, along with time. At 4 o'clock evening, 4 p.m. if you want to send, you will select that time and you will create a schedule automatically. If you cannot, you will not do anything. Automatically, Tableau, this scheduling Tableau server will send that mails to that mail IDs. Okay. This is again one of the very important feature. See, by
One
doing
doubt
this,
now.
Mhm.
Automatically it prepare that report or data.
No, we need to prepare the reports, but whenever we will say, we will give the link of that report. See, I have my Tableau dashboard. I worked 20%. I worked today. I I gave that link. I added that link in the schedule. Okay. Tomorrow I will come and I will do some again 10% or 20%. Now I finished 40% of the work, but I'm not sharing the image of the file. I'm sharing the link, right? Whenever I will save my work, that work will be saved in that link only, and that link will be go to your manager like that. Okay. So by this, everything Tableau server only, everything will be done automatically. Automatically work will be done, right?
Yes.
At the given time, the work will be done automatically. Along with this, there is also one more use. What is that? In the sense, we may in every company at the back end, what they will do, they will refresh the databases in every weekend. Okay. Basically, we will work from Monday to Friday, right? On Sunday, what they will do, every Sunday, they will refresh their databases. Whenever they are refreshing their databases, they will pause the database first. If they pause the database on the weekdays, we cannot able to work, right? Because everything will be stopped. Our servers won't work. So at Sundays only, on Sundays only, what they will do, they will pause the database and they will refresh the database. So every Sunday at particular time, this database refreshes will be done in every company. Suppose every Sunday at 10 a.m. they want to refresh, in the sense they will just create a schedule. They will create a schedule. They will create some steps how to refresh that. That will be, some process
DBA
will be there.
DBA person will use.
DBA person will do that process, but he will took help of this scheduling only. He will schedule the time. He will write all the steps, and he will create a schedule. At that time, every Sunday DBA is need not to go to the office. At that time, particular time, the entire process will be done automatically. Our servers or our databases will be refreshed automatically. This is also one of the great use. By in Tableau server, we can create this kind of schedules. Okay. So yeah, this is about these three important points. Whenever we are discussing with Tableau, we need to understand these 3 points. That's the reason I explained it. Now let's see about Tableau server architecture. Our next concept is Tableau server architecture. Okay, I will show you one picture, and I see, basically, this is the Tableau architecture. We have 5 important layers in this. Okay, the first layer is customer data, then data connectors, main components, gateway, and clients. You can see that towards the left side, right? So what will happen in the backend, in the sense, basically we have different data and different clients, right? For any company, they will have different data, correct?
Yes.
So for example, I have one client, like I have ABC client, he may use data warehouse. I have second client, he may use data marts. These are all the different data sources, I can say, or databases. Okay, this is one cube, this is file, this is data warehouse. One of my client will use this, one of my client will use this, like that. Basically, the first layer is about customer data. Okay, and all the customer data will divide into 4 types. Okay, data warehouse, data marts, files, and cubes. Inside this only, there are many other types, like all the databases will comes under this only. Okay, so for each and every data source, we have a separate data connectors available in the Tableau. In the second layer, you can see data connectors, right? Something like fast data engine. This is used to connect to data warehouse. We have SQL connector and MDX connector. This will get connected to this one. Basically, we have a separate layer that is called as data connectors. Okay.
Okay.
So for each and every data source, we have a separate connector available. All these connectors available will help us to connect to various databases. Okay, so that we will get the data to the Tableau. All right, by using these connectors only, what we will do, we will connect this data to the Tableau. Then only we can, if we have data only, we can create any Tableau graphs, right?
That's right.
So Tableau connectors will help us to connect the data of our customer data to the Tableau. Okay. And once the data is connected for Tableau with this, with the help of these connectors, we have three main components here. In Tableau, we have three main components. That is data server. You can see here, data server is one of the component, SQL server is one of the component, and application server is one component. So what is data server in the sense? Data server, what it do? It take care of all the manipulations of the data. Manipulations of the data in the sense, whatever, if we make any changes in the data, like if we inserted the data, if we altered the data, all that manipulations in, if suppose in the database I changed some data, I have one table, I inserted a new row in that table, okay, or else I changed the any of the data in the table, all that changes should be done in Tableau also automatically, right? If I change the data in the database, that change, that new data should reflect on Tableau automatically, right? So at the backend, data server helps us to, automatically change our data. Data server will help us to update our data automatically in the Tableau. Okay.
Okay.
Like
if we connected means automatically it will generate and
it
update.
will generate the new data, because suppose imagine I connected MySQL to Tableau. Okay.
Okay.
I'm working on Tableau, and one of my teammate, what they did, they changed upon client's request, they changed some data in MySQL.
Okay.
That data should automatically reflect in Tableau, right?
Okay.
Then only if the data changes, only our Tableau reports will get correct, right? Otherwise, it will go wrong. So that automatic changes can be done by this data server at the backend. Okay.
Okay.
And SQL server. SQL server in the sense, what it will do, it takes care of basically what is happening in the sense, our data will be in the form of text, right? Textual form. But we are creating graphs in the form of visualizations. So there should be something in between which helps us to convert our textual data into visualizations, right? Textual data into graphical data. That is done by SQL server. Okay.
Textual data to visualization.
Yeah, because in SQL, what we will do, our data will be in the text format, right?
Yes.
All that text format, once we connect it to the Tableau, we can create the graphs. It is converting into visuals, right? So SQL server, what it will do, it converts our textual data into visualizations. Okay.
Okay.
Next, we have application server. This is the application server. Application server in the sense, it takes care of the security part. Basically, in the first demo class, what I said, Tableau maintains many levels of security, I said, right? Whatever data client will use on the Tableau, for that data, we will provide many levels of security, right? All those security will be taken care by this application server. For example, let me take one example. Suppose I'm using Tableau and I'm using from the North region. Okay. I'm using from the North region in the sense, Tableau, what it should do, it should give me access of North region data only. I can able to see the reports, Tableau reports, or I can able to see the data of North region only. I should not able to see the other regions data. If I want to access the South region data or East region data, it won't allow me to do so. This application server will take care of that. It will give the required access to the user, or required access only. Okay. For example, let me take another example. For suppose if I'm working in the HR department. Imagine suppose I'm a HR manager. Okay. And we know in every company there are many departments like HR department, finance department, IT department, like that. We have many departments, right? So being a HR manager, I can access only HR data. I cannot access any finance department data. If I try to access also, it should deny. Okay, all these things will be taken care by application server. It will give me the only required access for me. If I try to access any other data, this application server will reject that. Okay, so this main components, we have three components, right? Data server, SQL server, and application server. All the three things are very important. Okay, next we have gateway. Gateway in the sense, before saying gateway, we have something called as repository here above application server, right?
Yes, correct.
Repository is nothing but this repository is available in Tableau server only. It contains all the details like usernames of the Tableau. Whoever using our Tableau desktop, that usernames will be there. If we can create some groups also. I will show you that practically whenever we are learning Tableau server. But all those things will store in this repository only. Okay. See, if we create some subscriptions, what all subscriptions are there, what all extracts are there. These are all some topics. Whenever we learn Tableau server, you can understand that. But all those things will store in this repository only. Basically, I can say all this settings data. Okay, all that things, all the details of that will be available in repository. Okay. Next, we have gateway or load balancer. Okay, this is our fourth layer. What it will do? Suppose we get multiple requests for data server at a time. Okay, we are getting data from up, right? This is our customer data. We are connecting the data like this. Suppose I got multiple requests for data server once. I got multiple requests for SQL server. I got multiple requests for application server. If I get multiple requests like that, basically what our gateway or load balancer will do, it will stop the request. It will stop the request. See, one second, I will share my entire screen. Here, this layer is we have data server. If I got many requests from this, I got many requests from SQL and I got many requests from the application server at a time to the Tableau. Okay, this here we will have, this is our Tableau desktop, right? I got 3-4 requests from Tableau server, many requests from SQL server, and many requests from application server. What gateway or load balancer will do, it will stay in between and it will stop all these requests. And it will send one by one. It will send the request one by one. It will send one by one request in the form of packets. This will be, if you are a BTech student, you might learn about this in our computer network subject. The data will be, sent in the form of packets, right? So let's ignore this. This is of no use for now. So basically what it happens, this gateway or load balancer, it will send each request at a time. One by one request it will send, so that it, by doing this, it will reduce the performance, pressure on the performance, right? Suppose, just imagine at a time we got some 20 requests. At that time, we will get some performance issue, right? So gateway or load balancer, what will do? It will stop all the requests. It will send the requests one by one, so that it won't impact our performance on the server. Okay.
Tableau server related connectivity that all you teach, no?
Yeah, of course, I will teach. These are all demo classes. No, that's the reason I'm teaching only basic parts. Once we get into our, from Monday, we will start our main concepts. Okay. So basically, this gateway or load balancer, what it will do, it will helps us. It won't impact whatever, if it's it stop the request, and it will pass the request one by one, right, to the servers. Then it won't impact the performance of the server. It helps to increase the performance of the server. Okay. And
See, ma'am, gateway it's like slightly like a notification, no, ma'am. Just we need to accept that one. Data is
yes. At the back end, automatically it is
it will
very
ask.
well. Mhm.
We need to accept the data.
Correct. It is very well designed actually. We being a data, Tableau developers, we won't do these things. Admin people only will take care of that. It will be, as you said, it will be in the form of notifications only. We need to accept that. But as we are learning Tableau, we need to understand basically what is happening in the back end, right? That's the reason we will study this architecture. We will see this architecture, but basically in real time, we won't do anything about this. Okay. So, yeah, the gateway or
admin team only will handle this
admin team
all.
only will take care of this everything. And gateway and load balancer, we have understood, right? And the next layer is clients.
Clear,
That is
clear.
here clients in the sense Tableau desktop. As I said, we have we can also view Tableau in mobiles, right? So we have three types. We have Tableau desktop is one application. Either we can use application, either we can use mobile, or either we can use browser to access the Tableau files. Okay. So this 5 is the layers of Tableau architecture. At the back end, this is how it works. Okay. So this is with this we finished the Tableau architecture concept, and it's almost our time is also up. And with this, our demo classes is also finished. If you get register, you will get a new link on Monday. From Monday, on Monday, what I will do, I will show you the installation process of SQL Server and Tableau. We will, if you get registered, please try to log in with your laptop or desktop. Okay, so that I already have in my system, I already have Tableau and SQL Server, right? Basically what I will do, actually I forgot to say in SQL, MySQL class also, as you are attending MySQL class, no?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
So actually I forgot to say in hurry, if possible, please log in with laptop, so that what I will do, basically I already have all my apps, right? I will share, I will ask you to share your screen, and I will show you the download process in your laptops only. And I mean, I will ask anyone to share. If you are logging with laptop, I will show you the installation process in your laptop, and remaining students can install by seeing that. Right?
Thanks.
So if possible, please log in with laptop on Monday.
From today, MySQL class that the commands only tested or anything?
Yeah, only commands. That too, we only finished DDL commands only. Only create, alter, drop, truncate. That's it. Only 4 commands.
YouTube link will be shared now from the admin link.
Yes, they will share. Once you get registered, they will you will get access of all the videos. No worries.
Okay. Thank you.
All right, thank you. Let's meet on Monday.
Monday.
If you are coming on Monday, please try to come with a laptop or
Sure. Currently,
because
I'm logging with the laptop only.
Okay, that's great, because I forgot to say this in MySQL class. So yeah. All right.
Monday. Okay. See you. Thank you, madam.
All right. Yeah. Bye. Thank you.
Okay.